My name is Abi Syed. I'm one of the founders of a company called Cotera. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you can't hear the creaking of this chair. Okay, what we're going to be doing today is something that I keep getting asked by salespeople to be able to do, right? So the thing here is we like to call this signal-driven outbound. So there are people talking about your company pretty much everywhere, right? Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn, they're asking their buddies, they're like in communities, right? Hey, like, is this product good? Is this product bad? Are you guys using it? How are you using it? What are you doing? And you, as a salesperson, probably want to be a part of those conversations. They're just quick, easy layups or quick, easy ways you can message someone and be like, "Hey, so you were talking about us. Do you want a demo?" And increase close rate. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be building like a bot that goes and sniffs. Sniffs is a weird word. It goes and sleuths, specifically Reddit, for people talking about your company, and then it messages you on Slack like this, right? I've got this channel called Sales Leads, new sales lead found on Reddit. Postgres versus MongoDB. The company that I gave it was MongoDB. And it's like, hey, like, are people talking about MongoDB online? They're asking, hey, like, which is better for a backend database, MongoDB or Postgres? And so all we're going to be doing today is building the agent that actually like makes this. So before we get started, let me actually just show you how our product works, right? Cotera is an agentic AI platform. Let's actually walk through it and see how it works. And so this is like, we're going to save this. So you can kind of see this is the final thing, but we're going to close that for now. And we're actually I'm going to show you how the product works. It's actually relatively simple, right? So what you do, the way that you start is you have to attach it to something, right? And so I've got this data set of companies. All of these, we want to create this little Google sheet of all of the companies that we want to track on Reddit. We want it to go every hour. We want it to tell us. Because you work at an individual company, this might actually just be sub-products that you have, right? So if you're working at Okta or PagerDuty, right? It would be specific, like it would be PagerDuty, it'd be like all the different PagerDuty like products. You'd have a description, you'd have a website. You can kind of have it be whatever. This is just additional context for the LLM. And so then what we do is we build an AI agent. So we go here and click on this. We select a product, select sort of like an AI model. We use GPT 4.1 for now, and then we start typing. Let me show you. So this is how you tell the AI agent what you want it to do. So we just type in, "Hey there, you are a," and let's start with something easy. "You are a company classifier. I'm going to give you, you're a company," let's do something easy for the LLM, right? So you're a company, location, HQ finder. I would love it if you are able to take the company I give you and return the country that they are. And like, let's just type in something dumb like Microsoft. Microsoft decided to in the United States. Good. But then what we might want to do, right, is we might want to give it access. We might want to have it just like automatically classify everything for us. And so we'll do company, and we'll give it actually access to this we'll give it access to this data set. So we'll give it access to company name. So we'll say company name, and then we'll give it access to the description. And then what we'll do is we'll go here, and suddenly it responds with all of them. Just Datadog, Snowflake, MongoDB, Okta, Fastly, PagerDuty. I assume that those are all in there, but maybe just to make sure, let's give the AI agent access to do specific things, right? We want it to be able to, because I don't know if MongoDB, I don't actually know if Datadog is headquartered in the US. AI might have messed that. So then I also want you go to Google, return me the address for their headquarters. And let's do this. I want to give it access to use the Google Maps tool and the Google search tool. Yeah, go to this. Okay, so now let's go in here. Let's give it access to Google Maps. We'll do actually Google search first. And then what we'll do is there's like a location use. We'll do location, search location. So we'll go in here. We've given it access to GPT 4.1. And then let's just test it on. It's not going to work in here because this is a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do company, Datadog, description, and we'll run it in chat. So now what we can do is we can watch it. We're actually watching it run watch this. Google search and then maps, search maps data. And so we'll go in there and then it's trying to find Datadog headquarters. So what we'll do is, it wasn't able to actually find it, but it was able to find their thing. Datadog's global headquarters in New York City. The specific address was not returned by Google Maps, but you can find details on their official contact page. And that's kind of dumb. I wonder if we can ask a different one. We'll ask Perplexity. Okay, so let's do this. Google Maps tool, Perplexity tool. And we'll tell it to Sonar. We'll run it again. Let's see what happens. Will it work? Okay, so it wants to use Perplexity. We'll give it the ability to use Perplexity. There you go. 45th floor, 620 8th Avenue, New York, 1008. Company data and the company data, the global data company profile. I have no idea what global company data is, but that's that. Okay, cool. So you can kind of now see, create an AI agent, run it on top of a bunch of data, give it access to tools to be able to do stuff. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to give it access to a Reddit tool, and we're going to give it access to Google so it can repeatedly go and over and over and over again, search for companies and then send it to you in Slack. So we're going to give it access to Slack as well. Cool. So take a look at this prompt, right? I've got this system prompt here. We're going to run through it. It's going to be super fun. It's pretty simple. So system prompt Reddit prospect sniffer. I don't like the term sniffer. It's just weird. But you're a Reddit prospect sniffer. Your goal is to, I obviously for like brevity purposes, I wrote the prompt and then I had ChatGPT make it nice. And so here you go. You're a prospect sniffer, Coachella's sales intelligence tool. Uncover recent Reddit discussions about a company that reveal real buying intent, evaluation or pain points relevant to sales. Inputs, you're going to receive company name, website, description. We already talked about that. The company name, the website, the description. I want you to go and search Reddit via Google, select the most relevant thread, and then run data extraction. So use the Cotera Reddit tool, extract the posts and extract the comments. I guess we'll give it access to extract the comments. Sure, why not? It gives you access to tools, and then I want you to send me a message in channel sales leads whenever you find something. Pretty simple. So let's see how it actually works, right? We'll go back here and let me get it all set up. Okay, I've also actually given it access to today's date, so we can kind of see here. I've given access to extract post, Google search, Slack message. I'm also going to give it access to Reddit. We're going to give it access to extract comments. I've pasted this prompt into here. And then I've given it access to company website, the description. So all three columns that we were talking about. And most importantly, today's date, because it has to find stuff in the previous few days. So let's give it access to Datadog. Let's actually see. I haven't actually tested this, so we'll see if this works. I'm having it use Claude Sonnet 4. So we're gonna see how it works. We're gonna let it extract a bunch of content. We're gonna hit go. Let's see what happens. Okay, Claude is working on it. When we start by searching for relevant threads, it's running a Google search. Okay, and then it's gonna let me search for specific discussions about Datadog usage and evaluation. Okay, so it's running another Google search. Now let me search for more specific discussions about Datadog pricing, ROI. Okay, cool. I can see several promising leads. Let me examine the most relevant ones that show actual usage, elevation, cost, the thread about organizations investing in observability. So now what it wants to do is it wants to extract the post from Reddit, which it was able to do. Cool. It's going to extract comments now. Great. And let's see what happens. This is a great thread. I can see several companies discussing their migration away from Datadog due to cost concerns. Let me check another promising one. So it's going to go check another one now. Okay. Extract comments. And obviously this is the chat feature. Like what we can do is I can see clear signals of companies evaluating. Let me send this information to the sales team. And it's going to want to send a message to. Come on. Should work. Yes, there we go. Slack, send message. Boom. Oh. Heck yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so it changed some stuff. New sales lead. What is your org investing in for observability? September 12th, 2025, September 10th, 2025. All within the last 90 days, which is exactly what we wanted. Oh, interesting. Okay. Multiple companies migration away. So these are people that are like talking about budget constraints. It's still a sales lead because what it does is it means that like people are going to be able to like, this person still has buyer intent and maybe they aren't cost conscious, right? Like they're just asking, hey, well, what's going on? Help on what observability tool, what observability platform. Obviously people are like crapping on Datadog here, but it's still valuable for a salesperson to be able to do it. If we go here, like obviously you can see the one that we did for MongoDB, but that's kind of how this works. Yeah, you can easily like go and do the exact same thing, right? We've got access to Twitter, we've got access to Instagram, we've got access to LinkedIn. You can go run this exact same process on top of a ton of different types of platforms to be able to get the information that you want, and it'll come directly to you. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful and useful. The way that I would run this is now I can set this on a scheduler, so I'll have it run every 5 minutes on top of every single company. I'll hit save, and then I'll hit run from start, and it'll run every 5 minutes on top of every single one of these companies, and it'll send me that data into Slack as soon as it finds it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have another automation that you want to build, put a comment down below, and I'll be sure to do it. Thanks so much.